Welcome to Dare to BJ. I hope you enjoyed my jingle. On to the rest of the video.
Alright, hey y'all. Today is a nice rainy day. Apparently it doesn't rain in Southern California that often, so it's a rainy day today. And I went out dancing last night and oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I just want to go to sleep, but we're gonna talk. So here we go. Topic for today is about social media, communication. I recently made an announcement that I am gonna take a break from all of it, right? No FaceTime, no iMessages, no Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Messenger. I'm just taking a break. Yeah, I was in therapy and my therapist mentioned unplugging a little bit when I go to Costa Rica. And I don't think that she meant unplug completely, but I don't know, it's what feels right in my heart. I feel like sometimes I get distracted by all of the access to other people that I have. I feel like there's times when I don't know, I've tried a couple of different things. Like with Instagram, I only have 50 people that I follow. And that keeps my feed really small, which is nice. And then the people that I'm interacting with on social media are people that I know and want to interact with. But I still find myself checking to see, how many people liked this or how many people viewed this story. And it just doesn't feel good. So with regards to social media, I feel like that's kind of the motivation for taking a break behind that, because I haven't reached a place where I can just use it as a tool to communicate, a tool to like express myself and share my stories. It's still kind of, I don't know, when I have a post that doesn't get a lot of likes, like my heart hurts a little bit, and that's not what I want, right? So I decided to take a break from social media for that reason, because I haven't reached a place where I'm using it as a tool, not as a means of self-esteem and feeling good about myself, right? With regards to communication, I'm actually really surprised, because most of the people who I'm closest with, I said, hey, I'm going to be taking a break from social media and most forms of communication. I'm going to be communicating by email. I just sent my closest humans that message, and they're like, all right, here's my email, or you have my email, I support you. I was just like, wow, what? Like, I guess for me, I expected them to question it and to say, well, why are you doing this? This is scary, this is dangerous. And my one friend, she almost made me cry. Two of my friends almost made me cry, but my friend Jessie, she just commented that, if this is part of your journey and if your intuition is telling you to take this step back, then I support you just trusting it and go. I'll be here when you get back. I was just like, oh, okay, cool, right? I don't know, it's just something about having the support of the people that you care about the most that makes me feel free to do these things and to challenge myself and just to live, to experiment, to try new things, right? None of it really feels like it makes sense right now. I am still in this like fog of trying to discover, who am I? What do I want? What do I want from work, from my people, from life, from like just what I don't know, y'all. And that's why whenever anybody asks me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't have the answers, right? But for this, it feels right. And I think it feels right because I haven't fully committed to this adventure that I'm on. And I know a bunch of y'all will probably be confused by that. It's like, what? But you've been doing the thing, right? But even while I'm doing the thing, I still have my people that I use as like a tool of comfort, where I'm feeling nervous or I'm feeling anxious, and so, you know, I'll call Victoria and then we'll talk about it, and I'll call my PM and all of these people, you know, and I just haven't fully embraced this experience, this journey. You know, even amongst all of the things that have been unfamiliar, I've still very much attached myself to the things that are familiar. And even with coming back to the States, right? So I came back to the States. Originally, I was supposed to be here. The first plan was to be here for a weekend. The second plan was to be here for a week. The third plan was to be here for 4. And what ended up happening is 6. So, but the 6 wasn't my fault because my work exchange asked me to come later, right? But still, you know, I was in Costa Rica. I was really struggling. There was a flash flood for my apartment, and like I got COVID, and I was just feeling really down, and I needed to recharge. I needed my people. I needed to feel comfortable and safe. I needed hot showers and consistent Wi-Fi and like a refrigerator that works. And like no bud, you know? And so I feel like instead of sitting in that discomfort and leaning on my Costa Rica people and being in it, I just kind of ran away from it, right? Instead of being in it and leaning on the people who were there, I left. And I think that's something that I do, there's a pattern that I have, right? Because, I mean, with teaching, anybody who's a teacher will say, like, it is sucking the life out of them right now. So, I don't know, that could be, like, a double-edged sword. But, like, it was hurting. I didn't feel supported. I left, right? Like, I quit in the middle of the year. And I've just noticed that when I get scared, I just go back to what's comfortable instead of pushing through the discomfort. And I think that looks different for me. I think that my tolerance for discomfort is pretty high, but I don't want to always run away from it. I think there's a time and a place, and I'm really happy that I have my humans who make me feel safe and comfortable and free to be scared or to be brave or whatever. I'm really glad I have those people, but I don't know. I want to find a balance, and I want to know what it's like to be fully immersed. I want to go to my work exchange with an open heart and just with like 100% commitment. I want to be committed to being there, being present, being in the jungle with these humans on this little farm thing, doing the things, right? I feel like it's really easy to not be present when we have such easy access to our comfort, right? And I think that at a different part in human history, when somebody would go on an adventure, they wouldn't have access. They would send letters or postcards, right? And they would just go and be and just commit. And I don't feel like I've done that. I really want to do that. I want to see what happens, right? I don't know what's gonna happen, and it's scary. It really scares me. I like stay up. I don't stay up at night, but sometimes it's hard to fall asleep because I'm a little worried that I just am really outside of my comfort zone, really outside. But I have this feeling that when I go, I just feel like there's something there for me to learn, and I won't be able to learn it. There's just something in my body that's telling me to take a step back and to have faith. So that's what I'm doing.
Alright humans, well, you made it to the end, so hopefully that means that you liked this. In the event that you do, go ahead and like the video. And also feel free to check out some other content I have on my channel. I love posting about my experiences with mental health, Costa Rica, and all the things. So check it out because it's there. And yeah, that's it. Alright, bye!